The Y&R spoilers for September 20th to September 24th, 2021, tease a very special episode dedicated to a very mixed-up character, a shakedown of mammoth proportion, and so much more. Y&R spoilers highlights Jack Abbott's, Peter Bergman, wine-soaked confession of love for Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, continues to haunt him, so much so, that when he finally surrenders to slumber, he's taken on a wild ride by his subconscious. He first hears the disembodied voice of his late mother, then he proceeds to listen to a plea from his dear sister Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, suffers the wrath of a vengeful Nicholas Newman, Joshua Morrow, and finally the indignity of receiving a dressing down from the great Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, himself. Upon awaking, Jack makes a beeline for his phone, which he uses to text a mystery contact begging for a meet. Later, he goes to see Nick at Crimson Lights and admits there's something he has to share with him. Young and the Restless spoilers, downtown shakedown with no other avenue available to him, except just being honest with his wife-to-be and her family. Perish the thought, Ashlyn Locke, Richard Burti, agrees to a meet and greet with his blackmailer, Gerard Gaines. When questioned, Gaines cops to being sorry that Ashlyn will soon shake off this mortal coil, sorry because he'll no longer be getting that sweet cash. And in light of Ashlyn's predicament, Gaines demands a one-time payment of $3 million, in greenbacks. Despite having the unholy sum, Ashlyn debates giving in, lest it opens the door for Gaines to make further outrageous requests down the road. What's a secret-keeping billionaire to do? The Young and Restless spoilers, odds and ends in other Y&R spoilers news. Sharon Rosales, Sharon Chase, is forced to defend herself, against whom and what remains to be seen. However, we wouldn't be surprised if Connor has another go at her. That kid is like a dog with a bone, and he really wants mommy and daddy together. And speaking of Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, she'll get a warning about Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, Vi bestie Chloe Mitchell-Fisher, Elizabeth Hendrickson. Looks like the bloom is off the rose where the Chloe/Sally power team is concerned. Also, expect to see Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, express a change of heart. She's made a decision in the moment, but now that she's had time to reflect, her better angels have prevailed. Meanwhile, look for Victoria Newman's suspicions where Phyllis is concerned to get the best of her, and for Devin Hamilton, Bryden James, and Amanda Sinclair, Michelle Morgan, to reach an important decision. Our opinion: it is way too early for wedding bells, so perhaps cohabitation is on the agenda. Finally, the Young and the Restless spoilers warn that Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, and Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, come into possession of some shocking information. No prize for deducing that it most likely has something to do with Ashlyn and his shady associate. In case you missed it, mornings on Soap Hub are for commentary or wild speculation about the Young and the Restless current stories, where they're going, how they're doing, and sometimes just what we're hoping we will see in the near future in Genoa City. We're particularly fond of this one, so please click here to read it. The Young and the Restless, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Genoa City, check out all the latest that's been posted on Y&R Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Take our poll ad block test. Why?